Agyenfena presents eggs rituals.
Our cherished viewers, I welcome you to Pim and Pim TV. If you're watching me for the first time, please subscribe to our channel, share our videos, and don't forget to drop your comments. Today we are going to learn a lot of things around our own selves, and this program is Spiritual Hour. We are going to delve into spirituality in general and how to investigate issues or matters surrounding or mysteries around your own self without consulting an oracle. We all understand, say oba wiase we mu asase we so na se o hwehwe nimdie tumi ni ahoden afitwedi amponho a what ya obeye ne first say asase a yetisu yi you recognize this as an authority, the universe as an authority, so or heavenly kingdoms, no, you recognize them as an authority. After recognizing, say, to me be and our powers are in the skies, and those powers are the biggest or the ultimate powers that rules over this universe. First of all, there are a lot of mysteries around men. We have to delve into it and get knowledge from it. So your spirituality in general, na dia ye practice nyina ne say wiase we ya ye woman asase ya ye tisu tumi ni ahonhom ne nhodendie bebre ahyemuma. So when we talk about that, what we are trying to say is say enam say tumi ni ahoden ahye asase we so manti no e wo say yesua mu ade ye famu nyansa said ya tronaka say nimdi a me man nti e na me man ayira. So Agyenfena ene me be host program we na each and every day no me the program no for bebrem. Now when we are talking about the knowledge of the universe, I want us to start from the power of the egg. The power of the egg or the power of an egg. Say you could see about egg to me a room. Egg is life. Kusia egg is life. And inti so wohwe nipa mu a nipa ho nsuo ye friend kusia. Saa so na mmoa ho nsuo ye friend kusia. Mmoa to kusia nipa nso etu kusia. Na nipa ekusia no efa through the system na akopie baby. Na emma de no na ya na ehu pa a che so mo system no ba bia mu kosua no kopie no enya dwumadi ani a e wo se esan eba atiasfo asase. But ene me nkan kosua hodo no nyina ho asem na emom akokokosua, the egg of a fowl. That is what we are going to discuss, the power of a fowl and their eggs. Na yakase tumi ewo kosua mu, tumi ewo emoa ekosua emu a den ena ejina ho ema ejina ho ma enkwa said ya medical account. So what I'm entreating each and everyone is say for a video no to Pim and Pim TV share your programs no, so that others who did not have opportunity to see this program almost benya that knowledge. Medical Siano Ebechem, practically what I am talking about. Say a case kusia, Diana wunim adia yefin kusia. When we talk of an egg, everybody knows eggs. But in my local dialect, when it comes to Ghana, we call egg kusia. And we say that human being is like an egg. Human being is like an egg. If you don't hold it well and it drops down, you lose the life of that person. So that our local adage put it like human being is the same as an egg. The life in us, we compare it to an egg because it is something precious that you have to hold it well. Because if you don't hold it well and it drops now, you will break it. That is why we hold human being in high esteem and we compare human being to an egg because human being needs to be catered for in a very special way so that we don't lose life. And in the egg, this is what we are going to discuss about today. We are going to discuss about egg, spirituality, the spiritual powers, the mysteries, or the mystical powers of egg. This is what we are going to learn. This is what we are going to discuss. So if you're watching me, please share this video, like, drop your comment, and God will bless you. By the end of this program, you understand the benefits of using an egg to unravel the mysteries in your life. Here come mysteries of life. Maybe somebody has placed a curse on you, whether it's a generational curse or a curse that starts from you or that relates to you, whether a curse that emanate from your forefathers or originate from your forefathers, whichever curse that has been placed on you, this egg can break it and relieve you from all captivities. That is why I said, why don't I teach people the knowledge of the egg so that everybody will benefit from the knowledge that I have. When we come to spiritual protection, egg plays a very significant role in spiritual protection. A protection for the family, a protection for the individual. You need egg to play a very important role. So everybody who is shielded like an egg, that power or that spirit will protect you and hold you like an egg. Because if he doesn't hold you well, or if that power doesn't hold you well, you drop like this egg and you die. So every spirit that protects us, that protects you, all energies, when they are protecting you, they hold you in high esteem, like they are holding an egg. Because if they don't hold you well, if they don't hold you well, and you drop, you break like an egg, and you cannot fix it again. And it is a nipa, there's no way you can fix it. The same way this egg, when it gets broken, you cannot fix it. So human being is like an egg. And we want to tell you the mystical powers, the knowledge around or surrounding egg. The ambivers are making in an say, so uye nipa, now person born baya, kusia edimutintima pa, kusia play a major role in human life. And and I can say nipa etisi kusia. Na mencha hono, mebo awuram, kwan a yedi kusia, efa so, etwitwa gi nipa. When you want to reverse any case, you take one of these eggs, or you take an egg. No matter the color of an egg plays very important role in breaking the yoke of curse or in reversing curse. In spiritual protection, the color of an egg, in this way, I'll put it, the color of a fowl plays a very significant role in protecting somebody using an egg or a fowl. There are members of Mitre in say, if you want to reverse a curse, no matter which language you speak, no matter which deity you worship, whether you worship the Almighty God, that everybody considers as one and only God on this planet Earth or in this world, you can use egg. Any deity or spiritual power that you worship, being it a negative or positive energy, you can still use egg. You can use egg in communication to spiritual powers. If you want to understand that your prayers has been heard and the power that you prayed to has listened to you, you need an egg. And during your prayer, this is what you do. You can talk to the egg. Talk to the egg. Hold it like I'm holding it. Today is very practical. Just hold the egg like this. Hold the egg with with this side, the smaller side pointing to your mouth, and with the larger side in your palm. So when you talk to the egg and speak all your issues, all your matter on this egg, after speaking to it, then you would have to throw this egg to the ground. You have to break this egg to the ground. When you throw the egg to the ground and the egg doesn't get broken, and the egg is able to bounce like a football, it means that there are a lot of spiritual issues that you need to resolve, or there are a lot of challenges concerning you in spiritual realms. So when you do the egg rituals, you may not even need to consult any seer or any soothsayer. You may not need to consult any oracle. The oracle that you believe in, the energy that you believe in, the power, the deity that you believe in, you only need an egg. Speak, call the name of that oracle. Call the name of that oracle and speak to the egg. Pray all your heart desire. Pray unto the egg and throw the egg onto the ground in front of you, not far from you, just in front of you. When you throw the egg, when there are challenges spiritually and you are encountering a lot of spiritual difficulties, this egg that you see will never get broken. And it will never get broken. It means that you have a lot of spiritual issues, a lot of spiritual battles to resolve. And if you don't have further knowledge spiritually to avert it, you only speak to the egg and pray to that God. That God A or B C D. I worship you and I love you. Forgive me all my sins. If I have wronged somebody, if my forefathers have wronged somebody, and that repercussion is coming to me, please, I beg of you, reverse that challenges for me. You speak onto the egg and you drop it onto the ground, and the egg will get broken. And there are a lot of knowledge in it. When the egg gets broken, we can read a lot of meaning in that egg that got broken. You know, this yoke, that knowledge, I'll reserve it. Now, but the common knowledge is what I have taught you. If you need the common knowledge or the actual knowledge that relates to how to read the egg when it is broken, you can drop your comments, share the video, first of all, subscribe and drop the comment, and send me a personal message in the comment section, and I will respond to you and show you the way. Anything kosua sa ode bɔ hɔ a kwan a ɛbɛfa so apae no, ɛna sɛ wote mystical powers or the knowledge of the egg ase a ube ready ahu sɛ ampa sei na kosua na ɛka, sei na ɛka. That is the knowledge of an egg. And most often, when you want to do rituals using the egg, the perfect number is 3, 7, 9, 12. The perfect number. So you can take 3 eggs. Please, never take 2 eggs or 1 egg just for prayers. If you want to pray for any fortune in life, if you want to pray for any mystical powers, any knowledge of this planet Earth, you need an egg. You can pray to the egg and God will listen to you. But the egg will let you know whether your prayers were answered or your prayers were not answered. Whether your prayers were listened or your prayers were not listened. These are some of the knowledge that you need. Se kosua no a wode bɔ mpaeɛ no, se Nyankopɔn tie wo mpaebɔ, se wantie wo mpaebɔ, the egg will help you to know. Se mpaebɔ no a wobɔɔyɛ no, tumi bi asɔre atia se ɔmma no nyɛ adwuma. The egg will help you to know if there is power that is resisting your prayer and preventing your prayer from being heard. This egg will help you to know. You are dreaming or having bad dreams, and you don't understand your dream, and you perceive that the dream is evil. You can pray to an egg, call on to whatever you believe in. You pray, then you give this egg to that power. First of all, the eggs are three. Talk to the one of the eggs, and mention the name of that deity, and ask for forgiveness, and offer the egg as a gift or offering to that deity by hitting the egg onto the ground. When the egg gets broken entirely, it signifies acceptance. If the deity is truly powerful and knowledgeable and can help you, and there are other spiritual battles or other challenges with holding your prayer, the energy will reflect in the egg and the egg will never get broken until you delve into it and make inquiries into it. You need to make a lot of inquiry and ask the reason why those challenges are pending. And you still continue your prayer. And if you don't know where the problem is coming from entirely, what you need to do, and it said, you take your egg, pray to the egg, mention the name of the deity, and drop the egg onto the ground. When you do that and you drop it onto the ground, the egg will get broken entirely. And when it gets broken entirely, that is when you have that prayer being answered. That is when you have that prayer being answered. So, please, this is some of the knowledge, not all the knowledge I'm teaching now, because this egg, we can use it to mix a lot of herbs, Africa traditional herbs, or spiritual herbs, traditional herbs. We can mix the same egg and cook it. When we say we cook it, it's not like you are boiling the egg with water. No. You break it like this, you mix it with that, the powder of that traditional herbs. We have a way of doing it. There are a lot of spiritual activities that will go on. Then you will eat it. When you eat it, this spiritual activity has to be in line with a diet, in line with a power, with a specific God. And that God energy will descend into this egg and the mixture of that traditional herbs. And when you eat it, that power or that energy enters into your very soul, enter into your body, possesses your body, moves alongside with you wherever you go. And whatever you are lacking in life, whatever challenges that you encounter, it means that that deity is confronted with the same challenge, and that deity will descend and come and relieve you from bondage or from any captivity. So, for the meantime, I would like to drop the egg, and I'll continue my conversation with you, delving into this same mystery of eggs. So this is a free knowledge that I'm giving to you. Not everyone will teach you about this knowledge. Like I have already taught you about the mysteries of using eggs in one's spiritual power or to attaining spiritual heights. I have made known to you how to use egg in your prayers. And if you use egg in your daily prayers, if you use egg all the time, somebody can place curse on you, whether knowingly or unknowingly. You can use egg to break it. I'm not to say that you should go and hurt somebody, go and make some evil deeds, and use egg to break it. In that way, it wouldn't work. If you go and hurt somebody and you are under a spell or a curse, if you ask for forgiveness to the deity, you should also make sure that you make amends with the person. You should reach out to the person. It is only when the person you have wronged is not reachable and you cannot identify the person, you cannot reach the person. That is when your prayer is going to be answered and the egg, after speaking to it, will get broken. But if you know somebody that you have wronged and you don't confess to him and let him know that the problem was coming from you and you are the cause of that problem and you will regret hurting your brother. If you don't speak it this way to the person, then there's no need you go to use the egg to make rituals and ask for forgiveness and hit it on the ground. Because that person is still holding anger against you. You need to resolve it for the person to drop that anger. You need to resolve it practically before you come and perform this. These processes that I have taught you, the most important aspect of it is when somebody you have not hurt decide to fight against you spiritually, somebody that you have not wronged decide to hurt you spiritually, decide to make things worse for you in your life, decide to block your progress in life, your successes in life, because the person is envious of you, the person envy you, and because the person is witch or just a wicked person and wants everything you do on this planet to come to a standstill. In that case, when you pray and you use the egg, that is the fastest assurance of reversing all attacks. Also, this is not to say that you cannot use it to break chains if you have wronged somebody and the person is not willing to forgive you. If the person is not willing to forgive you and you have pleaded with the person to forgive you and the person is not forgiving you, and you don't even know that the person has placed you under a curse, or the person, because the person is angry, some energies in him or some energies around him may be attacking you or bringing your things to a standstill. You may as well use these egg rituals to redeem yourself without consulting any oracle, without consulting any energy, any power. When I say without consulting any oracle or any energy or any power, it doesn't mean that you will not consult an energy or a power. I mean without visiting a shrine or a temple, or without visiting a guru or a priest or a traditional priest or any leader who is spiritually inclined. Without visiting such person, as an individual, you have an ability to communicate with nature, to communicate with God, to communicate with all the powers of the universe. They are at your fingertips. So you need to search the knowledge of an existing authority, an existing power, And you can consult that energy, even if you don't know what it takes to use to pray to that energy. If you don't know anything that you use to communicate to that energy, at least you can use the egg. You can get a perfume. You understand? You can get a perfume or an incense. When I say add a candle or those things, it means that I'm going deep. Just an egg, or the highest, you add a perfume, a very nice perfume. You spray it around yourself, your body, around the environment you want to pray, and you charge that environment. And all the spiritual, all the good spirits around who likes that aroma, that scent, that smell, will come around and listen to your prayers. So, please, the egg rituals is very important. And there are a lot of mystical knowledge, mystical powers around the egg that I have not told you yet. I know that in our nether teachings or in further teachings, we will get to a time that we will bring other spiritual leaders to come and discuss on the same topics, on the same issues, to show their knowledge, to exhibit their power or wisdom in those rituals. So if you're watching me, kindly subscribe to this channel, like, drop your comment, and share our video. Pim and Pim TV. You can equally find us on the Facebook page, on TikTok, on the YouTube channel, and all other social media platforms. We entreat you to follow us, subscribe to our channel, and the Lord, who is the great architect of the universe, will bless you and make you great and strong. And this will give us also encouragement to come to this platform to give you more knowledge that you may not know. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. We will meet another time.